pushed the button.
Me too. And I'm just waiting for the stuff to respond to us. That may not, so.
Oh, there it goes.
Oh yeah, there's mine. Yep. And I'm waiting for your channel to come alive. There it is. There's you. I decided not to.
Where's my OBS?
It's over on your right screen.
There it is. Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
Hang on. I gotta hit the like button. Where's the thumbs up button? Go ahead. Go without me.
All right
I can't
then.
like your video.
Well,
That's bizarre.
so this is I am polykiss, and my YouTube channel is polychick BC, and you are.
I am hyperlynx, and you know what? I'm impressed. This is actually working.
So hyperlynx, you have also YouTube under hyperlynx 256.
Hyperlynx Gaming is the fastest way to find you. Make sure you use the apostrophe or you'll get a porn channel.
And we're also connected to your TikTok.
Oh, no, we're not.
We're not?
Not yet.
Okay.
I haven't gotten that far yet.
And we're working on podcasts, this, that, and then some.
Hang on, ready? We're going to go live on TikTok. We'll say hi to the people on TikTok here because there was a whole lot of them last week.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
That was. Okay, so, oh, wait. My fault. Operator error. There we go. Got to start the virtual camera. There you are. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
We are blah, 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 blah. Got it. Feature upgrade. Got it. Got it. Here we go again. Hang on, I'm typing. So you can talk to the people while I type.
Well, this is Sunday, October the 15th.
Is it really? Already?
And yeah, we're halfway into October already. October
Yeah,
already.
I know, I hear
Seems
you.
like yesterday it was just the beginning of 2023.
Could you do me a quick favor and I'll talk to the people?
What's that?
Could you load up your TikTok and see if it's there? See if the sound is there. You may have to mute yourself, but...
Alrighty.
So I'll put my pretty face on the TV here. Or on the screen. Let's need the goal up out of the way here. So we are live on TikTok, it says. But you just got to find it. I can't do it because I can't be in two places at once. So if you look in your inbox, you should get a notification I went live.
Well, for Pete's sakes.
Get an ad?
Well, for Pete's sakes.
What?
It just won't open.
Sounds like it's open.
Oh, yeah, everything else but.
Want some help?
There we go. There we go. Now, but it's I'm looking at TikToks. How do I get my inbox?
Inbox, the little dude in the corner.
Little.
Bottom right.
No.
The inbox is just one left of that. Sorry.
No.
Yes.
No, that's emojis. I got everything else but what I want on this.
Hang on.
Frickin'.
Not the phone. Yeah, it won't let me log in. So, when you open a TikTok, bottom right, very bottom.
But I've got Giffer Level Up program.
Oh, you got that damn thing. Just a second. I'm going to put us both on here for a second.
Yeah, I can't get out of it.
Here, no.
Here, I can't get out of it.
It's because you're in live. Go away. What is this?
I love TikTok.
So do I. There we go. Go away. It should show you I'm live. There it is. There you go.
Yeah.
Just pull the audio up so we can hear it.
Pull the audio up
Turn your volume up.
on my phone.
Just for a second. Yeah. Turn your volume up.
Yep.
Speak to me.
For a second. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, it works.
Speak to me.
Speak to you.
I'm not hearing you.
You don't hear me?
I'm not hearing you.
No.
Okay, hang on.
You
Hang
don't
on.
hear me.
Try it now.
No. Okay, hang on. Hang on.
Okay, test,
Right now.
test, 1, 2, test, test. No, you don't hear me.
That's bizarre. You should be hearing my broadcast stream going out.
Well, I can hear you.
Bizarre. You should be hearing my broadcast stream going out.
Yeah, but it's not coming. You can hear me, but not your side of the conversation.
No, I can't hear.
It's
My,
not
Okay,
coming.
I'll
You
fix
can
it.
hear me, but
I'll
not
fix
your
it.
side of the conversation.
yeah, my
I'll fix it. I'll
my
fix
side
it.
of the conversation's not there. But then, you know,
Talk to people.
it's not particularly important, I suppose.
No, well, no, yeah, but your lips are moving and nothing's coming out.
That's usually the way.
Your lips are moving and nothing's coming out.
This is the way it worked last week. Let's try this.
This is the way it worked last week. Let's try this.
Okay, you can say something.
Something.
No,
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
it's-
yeah,
okay. I know what it is.
I don't know, but I'm getting.
Yeah, okay. I know what it is.
It's a sound check. It's okay. It's going to do that. I know what it is. Give me a second. Keep talking to the
Sound
lovely
check.
people.
It's okay. It's gonna do that.
Turn your
I know
phone
what it
down.
is. Give me a second. Keep talking to the lovely people.
Okay, I
Talk
just
to the lovely
turned
people.
It. I turned it like I muted it. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. That should fix it.
Alrighty.
Turn it back
So-
up. I fixed it. Hey, hang on. I gotta fix the mixer. Mixer. Primary microphone will be this. Broadcast stream. That should be everything. Go ahead.
All right. Test 1 2 test.
Yep. I
Yep.
heard it.
Yeah, I heard
There we
it.
go. We're good.
Okay.
Just a little quiet, but
Okay.
okay, we're good. Yay! We're live
So-
on TikTok now.
So we're live on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. That's pretty
You could probably mute your phone now.
cool.
I'm
That's
pretty sure we don't want to hear it twice.
It's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool. I liked it last week. Looking up just at the very end of the show and seeing 5,000 people there.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
They weren't saying much.
No, you should message us on
Drop us a note.
either place. And
Okay, so that's out of the
And
way. I'm
stuff.
talking to myself. But yes, give us a message. We don't bite much.
only
Wait.
if invited.
Only if invited.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm checking my analytics to make sure my stream is healthy. Because what the people don't know is, what, this morning? How long did it take me to do it? I had to completely rebuild the stream.
Yeah. We had a system failure.
I had a system meltdown. Or an operator meltdown, I'm not sure which. It wasn't that bad. Yeah. It was easy. The heck was that?
I don't know.
Somebody said something on TikTok. I have to keep this over here so I can see it. Sorry, that was really bizarre what it just did. So I can see the chat over here just in case.
Right.
All right, so TikTok's here. Jesus, this thing's bizarre. Anyways, but yeah, I had a major equipment malfunction, otherwise known as a Windows malfunction.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it didn't work very well,
No, I just moved the OBS screen over to the middle
and it made it.
monitor, and it made it like humongoid.
Well, that's okay. You need to be able to see it, right?
Yeah, well, I was going to.
Hey! You're talking away from your microphone again.
I was going to like. You know the
You know what's wrong?
What?
Look at where your microphone is. It's pointed the wrong way.
Well, I turned it and it changed its mind.
There you go. It's
There
the
we go.
cord. There we go. That's better.
The cord.
Now we can hear you.
Why would you want to do that?
Because people want to hear you too. That music's really loud. Is that better?
So I'm on live.
Yeah. What you looking at? Oh, your YouTube? Just
Yeah.
refresh the screens.
Yeah.
That's what I did. Pointed the wrong way.
Well, I
Uh-oh.
turned it and
Your
it
audio's open.
changed its mind. I see
There
that.
you go.
There
It's the
we go.
cord. There we go. That's better.
I just want to like
Now
it.
we can hear you.
And then would you want to do that?
Because people. You need to mute them.
I
One of
don't-
them's open.
Yeah. How do I?
Better?
So I'm on live.
Yeah. What you looking at? You see it? Oh, your YouTube? Just
Yeah.
refresh the screens.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Mute. Got it. Got it.
You just waited for me to get up
Yeah.
out of my chair.
I just had to, you know, you're asking me to read things when I'm.
That are half the size of your finger.
You got it.
Okay, so I'm going to get a little One of them's settled here open.
Yeah.
and stop my screen. Nope.
Yeah, how do I?
One of them's open still.
So I'm on live. Right there.
There we go. Both are open. There. Now it shouldn't do it again.
There. And I liked it. And then now I can go back.
Just
from here.
minimize them. Yep.
It's all good. It's all good
You
in
don't
the
need to
live
see
chat.
this now.
There's nobody in the live chat.
Well, no,
Is there anybody in TikTok?
There's only 2 people right now, but it takes a while. You know, most of our viewers don't watch us live. I don't know. We should just record it and not do it live because, you know, the people come later.
Well, I mean, the fact that they come and see us at all works for me.
That works for me too.
I'm good at whatever you guys want to do. But it would help if you were live, if you know, or even later.
We'll even take guests.
Yeah, we would take
Yours or
guests.
mine?
Be nice to. We've got a setup here now that we could have a third person.
You could have it's iffish.
Right.
But I could make it work really quickly with a few minor adjustments. Because we have an extra microphone now. Actually, we have way too many microphones.
Yeah, but we have done before where I have done anyways. I suppose you have too.
Yep.
On my show on Twitch, I brought in.
You've done it by Zoom.
People by Zoom.
Yeah, Zoom is so uncomfortable to work with now.
Yeah, but it's a possibility.
I could do. You know what my problem is? I don't know what your channel. Okay, I can do it with OBS Ninja or Video Ninja, whatever it is this week. And bring them in so that they almost look like they belong here, and they could just call us by phone. All they have to do is have a valid internet connection.
Well, we could do that. I was noticing on one of my writers' Facebook things, they were looking for people who do interviews so they can come on and talk about their new books.
Well, we have room for people.
Oh, we could do that for sure. I talk about books all the time.
I could put it right in the middle of this shot, and we'd have 3 people.
Right. Or we just have them on camera because it's them talking.
Yeah, well, I would do that too, but when all 3 of us are here chit-chatting, if there's 3 of us chit-chatting, you want the third one in the shot. I'd have to change the screen a little bit, but that's neither here nor there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. So what's up? What did we do this week? Not a whole lot, actually. You've been busy.
I've been busy, yeah.
I've been trying to stay alive, you know, playing hockey for the last 2, 4. Oh my goodness, that's 6 games.
Yeah, you've been playing 2 days.
2 days a week, which to most people doesn't sound like a lot, but when, you know, I'm pretty sure the guys are going to be tired of seeing Jason and I. They'll be glad to see somebody different on Fridays.
I don't know. I think they're happy to have somebody to.
They're happy to.
Shoot
A lot of the guys are like, you know what, we don't care as long as you're here. Because you know, shooter tutors are no fun.
Or the picture,
the rubber dude.
The picture that you shoot at, yeah.
Yeah, you can't make a shooter tutor scream. That's from Ken Dryden's book, by the way. That's a quote.
Or watch them roll on the floor.
Yeah.
Crying on the ice.
I don't make anything like that until the play goes up ice. And don't show them it hurts. Because, you know, you don't. So what have you been up to all week? I know, but we need to tell people what you've been up to. Who's your friend behind you again?
Oh, this is my...
Have you given her a name yet?
No. No, she's got a tag on though.
Does she have a name on the tag? Probably Wanda or something.
It says Witch Decor.
Oh, that's it, eh? Okay. Hey, we should have a contest. Name the witch.
By Ashland. She doesn't really need to have this tag on, does she?
Yeah, get a pair of scissors.
Yeah, got it.
Okay, we should have a contest. Name the witch.
Name the witch. I like her little feather boa thingy here.
Microphone.
I like her little feather boa thingy
Yeah, it's kinda,
here.
I thought that was her hair.
No, that's her. No,
Yeah.
it's what, a beard? No.
It's a witch. You never know.
Hey. Anyways.
Scotchy Nana.
Yeah.
Me being, hey, look.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't shaved in like a couple of weeks.
Right.
Need a haircut too.
Yeah. So I've been working on artwork for a children's book.
Does it have a title yet? I think it does.
Yeah, it's called Forest Friends to the Rescue.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
Wait, none of that. None of that.
Oh, it's these lights.
Blame the lights. I'm going to yawn. You know that, right?
Yeah, so I've been working on the artwork for that, and it's just about done. But then I had to take a break and do some other things.
Well, you're
I've got 6.
day timer's getting kind of full.
Yeah, I've got six
projects in the works?
6 projects on the go here.
Yeah.
So I have to do stage and then hand it off to somebody else to do
See,
something.
this is why we chose Sunday to do this, so you could have a break and just concentrate on this and
Yeah.
not have to worry about. But as a small business owner, when do you get breaks, right?
Yeah, you don't.
You don't. You don't. I get it.
But I've been finding with my eyes,
Yeah.
they make me take a break.
Yeah. Yesterday when I said, hey, you know what? It's time to come downstairs.
Yeah. So it gets so that they're so tired that I can't make out the letters in the fonts that I'm trying to read.
I just made my one monitor here, the big vertical one,
Mm-hmm.
bigger so I can see it. And because I never do that. You need to adjust your camera. You're looking kind of yellow.
It might be the yellow light because
Well,
I don't like straight up white light. It's
Well,
too
the camera
bright.
should match it, but it's not. So we need to beat that Sony with a hammer. Sonys are horrible for color.
Maybe so.
There's nothing you can do about it. You just kind of wing it. But you've been, 6 titles on the go? Oh, how do you keep I want to know. How do you keep them straight?
I have a spreadsheet.
Yeah, but when you're working on a book, you're looking at the actual file. You go, what frickin' book am I working on?
Oh, they're all fairly different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
Like one's
Is it difficult to switch from, say, an adult title to a children's title? Does it mess with your head?
no,
No. You ever confuse the two?
no,
Not yet?
No.
Not yet?
not yet.
We can make it happen.
No,
Although
but this is my to-do list.
we have strange chapters
See-
in books occasionally.
See my to-do list.
Yeah, I can't read it, but yes.
There's 87 things on
I don't have a to-do list.
it.
You could say I have a honey-do list, though.
Yeah, you have a honey-do list.
I got to get on
Yeah.
that tomorrow. That's tomorrow's thing. I don't work on weekends.
Yeah. Well,
Oops,
this is
sorry, I was making my camera shake.
there's stuff I have to do, but there's like notes to myself. Don't forget this, and don't forget that. Better not forget this. And
Does it get worse as you get older?
what, to forget things?
Yeah.
Oh,
I know I
absolutely.
forget shit all the time.
Absolutely. That's why I have a spreadsheet, and it's one spreadsheet, so I don't have to look for it. It's
Oh,
just the same.
Oh, yeah, you don't want 7 or 8 spreadsheets. I'm bad enough for that.
Yeah, there's like 7 or 8 pages on the spreadsheet.
Well, yeah,
there's
but
only
it's still one sheet
one workbook
with 7
yeah.
or 8 tabs on it.
So I just have to look at the one thing and go, now what am I doing? Oh yeah. Okay.
What's the priority right now? The anthology or the working on the event for November?
I have to get my.
Oh, there's
I
an
have to
order
get
date
the.
for
I
that.
have to get the kids book done because I've
It's
got
this
to
week,
order
right?
order books like tomorrow.
Yeah, I
So
thought it
I
was
have
this
to.
week.
I have to get the kids book done
It's Friday,
first
isn't
up, and then. No, I need 2 weeks before the 4th of November.
Especially the way they've been shipping lately. Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, did you see Canada Post actually had the tracking information after they delivered it?
Oh yeah.
It's in the Canada Post app. Yeah, we need to talk to Lulu about that because that's ridiculous. Passing it on to Canada Post is okay.
But they need to
Give us the info so we can find it.
They need to, give us tracking because it's really, really scary having a couple $100 worth of books somewhere in
The middle of nowhere.
system of shipping.
And what's funny is, like I said,
I
that
don't
they know exactly where it is.
Yeah,
But they just never tell the general public.
Yeah.
They won't tell you, even if it is your package.
That's a little bit annoying.
Because I can't see a courier business not knowing where their products are.
No, but I also did not like that they shipped
They broke it up into 4.
up to,
And
it was 5 actually.
5, yeah. I agree. It
5
might have been the weight.
boxes.
It might have been the weight. It cost them less money to
Well,
ship.
I don't know, but they shipped the exact same order
Yeah.
last month in 3 boxes, and we could find them, and they gave me the tracking for all 3,
Mhm.
and I could find them.
Yeah,
this
because
time,
UPS doesn't separate it, or FedEx didn't separate that thing into tracking until the first one was delivered. The first set was delivered.
yeah, they have one major number, and then there should be a number on each box, and
Yeah.
there was a number, and it was I didn't know there was 5 boxes until the 4th one showed up, and then it was like, oh, there's one more.
And then you
'cause-
check the tracking. Oh
Big-
wait, there's another one.
Well, the only reason I knew that it wasn't
Well, you
tracking.
counted.
It
You
was
counted
because
them.
I opened the boxes and counted, and I went,
Yeah.
wait a minute, there's 20 books missing. There's another box.
There's another, and then we went through and checked the tracking and found it.
And then-
Oh wait,
yeah, they're
there's
just
a box missing.
Really got to do better than that.
Welcome to the world of.
I mean, they did show up,
things.
so.
Well, yes, they
and,
did.
And within good time.
They did.
But the
Yeah,
one I was worried about was this one here.
Sorry, I'm playing with my Go XLR here real quick.
Yeah, this one here.
I need a bit more oomph on my voice. Yeah, that's the new one. I love that cover. Can you get it out of there?
Oh.
Without moving the witch? You might have to move the witch. Because, you know, we all have to move the witch.
This one.
Yeah.
This one. I was a bit worried about it. Because there was no tracking on it at all from the get-go. And excuse me, what are you doing? So this one looks really good. And so that's for November the 4th at Esquimalt Rec Center. And
we'll
there's
have
going to be
information's on the website, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep. There's going to be a magician there, guys. So bring your little kiddos and
let's make things disappear.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Okay, that was lame.
He does balloon stuff too.
That was lame. I'm sorry.
So we're looking forward to that.
Yeah. We're gonna be busy that day. We got 2 going out.
That particular book has partial proceeds, partial royalties go to Make-A-Wish Foundation. And then
that's a good idea.
Yeah, so the anthology is doesn't need to be done until into November, so I got time for that.
Yeah, but if you get it done, you get it done, right?
Yeah, but the launch for it is December the 3rd, and the total royalties for that book go to Stand Up to Cancer Canada.
Have they gotten back to you yet?
They haven't got back to me yet about whether I can use the logo in the book or not, but I can certainly talk about.
That's annoying.
I've got a page that talks about the organization and what it does, and links to the website and so on. So if they don't let me use the logo, that's fine. I mean, if I don't get approval, then I just won't use it. But I
can't see that being an issue, but
yeah.
You never know.
No, but you need to confirm that before you publish something, right?
Oh, of course.
So that's pending. So if you're there and listening, and you know someone who works with Stand Up to Cancer Canada, or the American one, I don't know.
Either one doesn't matter.
Get hold of me, because I want to use your logo in my book because we want to send you money.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a really worthwhile organization, from what I saw.
So what do you got this week, or do you want me to go first?
Well, I was just, before we come online, I was looking at the blurbage about Suzanne Summers.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a lovely thing. Like, you noticed that, like, today would have been her birthday. Tomorrow?
Yeah, 17th.
17th.
16th, sorry.
16th, that's tomorrow. Anyways, her husband, Alan Hamill, is her husband. They were married 46 years.
Yeah, she's had breast cancer for 23 years. Would you like the article up on the screen I'm looking at?
I don't know. I got an article here. He said, anyways, he wrote her a love letter, and he gave it to her a day early.
Good thing, eh?
And she read it, and then went to sleep and died peacefully in her sleep.
That's a long fight, eh?
Yeah, and he's it's really quite beautiful. This there's love, and then love you, and I love you.
Yeah.
Therein lies some of the different ways we use love. Sometimes I feel obliged to use love, responding to someone who signed love in their email, when I'm uncomfortable using love, but I use it anyway. And goes on, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I could go on ad infinitum, but you get what I brand of
Watch
love
the
I
microphone.
do feel for my wife Suzanne. Can I find it in any of the above? A resounding no. There's no version of the word that is applicable to Suzanne, and I even use the word applicable advisedly.
Wow, big words.
Yeah.
There's a
55 years together, 46 married, not even 1 hour apart for 42 of those years. Even that doesn't do it. Even going to bed at 6 o'clock and holding hands while we sleep doesn't do it. Staring at your beautiful face while you sleep doesn't do it.
Okay, you're mumbling away from the mic.
Aw. Then there's a picture of them together lately.
Yep.
And then a picture of them together when they were quite a bit younger.
Yeah, I can sort of relate to something she said here.
Yeah.
She says, like any cancer patient, when you get that dreaded, it's back. You get a pit in your stomach.
Yeah.
Yep. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. Only mine wasn't the same one twice. So, you know, but still, I know where she's coming from.
So her family had gathered and
Yep.
she saw them all.
Yep.
Before she passed.
Yep.
But
That works.
they were gathered to celebrate her 77th birthday.
On October 16th.
Yeah.
Yep.
And instead they will celebrate her life and
Ow.
thank her millions of fans and followers who loved her deeply.
Yep.
Dearly.
Katie, microphone.
Memorial will be held in November.
Your lips were moving and nothing was coming out.
A memorial will be held in November.
Yeah. Yeah, this time of year it gets that way. But yeah, that's just like, ow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook. And I went, oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, that sucks.
This is an article from People magazine.
I was just pulling from the CBC. You know, because we can get CBC articles here. Unless you actually have to go look for them.
Yeah. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, that was the #1 trending thing. On
Pretty
Google.
much. It happened pretty quick, eh?
Yeah.
I think we got the art news like 20 minutes after it happened. Holy, go to run to your publicist.
Yeah. Well.
The world needs to know. Uh-oh.
Yeah, she
Yes.
was pretty good about being public about a lot of stuff. So.
She was the poster child for typical blonde with most of her characters.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
But
she ran with it.
But she wasn't like that. In
No,
real
she
life.
wasn't like that, but she ran with it.
Yep.
Ah.
So what do you got?
I got a couple of things. The big hardware thing this past weekish, monthish, couple of weeks. New Quest headsets out, the Quest 3. And everybody's raving about it. Even the guys that are like, oh, well, you know, are actually raving about it. It has some cons, but it does have some interesting, what they call mixed reality content. I was watching one of the guys on YouTube with it, and he had aliens showing up in his living room. You could actually see the living room in the video.
Oh, wow.
It actually looks really nice. Unfortunately for me, it's still a little expensive, but, you know, hint, hint, sponsors. I could use one. It's much nicer. It's got, I don't know if you ever saw mine, the pass-through cameras. When you tap on the side of the helmet, it shows you what the room, but it's black and white.
Yeah.
This new one's color cameras. And you can actually see, you can actually read your phone through the cameras.
Oh.
The upgrade is, I'm looking at PC Gamer, and they're like, modest performance upgrades. But one of the biggest things, it's got what's called pancake lenses. And I think you can figure out what that means.
They're flat?
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. Mine are concaved, or whatever you call them. They're curved.
Right? That's concave.
And I can hear your phone, by the way. I just heard my voice in my ears. Still not all the way down. Looks good, though. You can see it. Anyways,
Okay.
and that was the biggest drawback of those lenses. The original Quest 2 was they're curved, right? And you can see the grooves in them. And now, also, do you know what IPD is?
No.
That's that distance between your eyes.
Okay.
It's got a much better setting. It actually goes to, you know, a distance that I could use. And instead of having to put the slider together.
That's what this is for,
That's
right?
exactly what that's for, yep. It's for measuring your IPD. Because if you don't get it right, everything's off center.
Your glasses are messed.
Yeah, and then because, you know, you can't see straight. And this seems to help, and it has a much different way to space out for glasses. To those of you people that like to wear their glasses when they're using the airhead, I don't. I don't. I have prescription inserts in mine, and there are prescription inserts coming. The company that we got our glasses from actually has discount prescription inserts for this particular headset,
Oh yeah,
which is kind of cool.
that's handy.
And price-wise, you're looking about, for the 256 gig version, $649. $650.
For a headset.
Considering what the other ones cost,
That's a headset.
that's cheap.
That's a VR headset,
That's
not
VR
a headset.
Yeah, it's a VR headset. Here, let's put this on screen. People
Yeah,
can see.
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, a VR headset.
Yeah, that one there. It's smaller, sort of. The front, it isn't as heavy in the front, but yet it actually weighs more than the original Quest 2. But because of the way the weight is distributed, what's the proper pronunciation?
Distributed.
Depends where you live, I guess.
Yep.
New controllers, no more changing frickin' batteries. You can charge them, I guess. I don't know.
Good.
I have rechargeables in my Quest 2 controllers. I don't use the controllers half the time anyways, because I'm running it in DCS. You don't need them. You don't use them, right? But it's come out, and everybody's just raving about it. I mean, there are better headsets out there, yes. But for the price point, you can't go wrong. And the bigger problem right now is they're trying to compete with Apple's that's due to come out next summer. It's ugly. Just for an Apple device, it's ugly. But anyways, this one is a huge upgrade from the original Quest 2. I will wait and see. Some of the reviews are out. I will wait and see till I get my hands on one.
Did you download the VR version of Among Us?
I have it, yes. It's in my Quest 2.
I should play that. I haven't played Among Us in a long time.
You'll have to train yourself to use it because it's not as easy as the original one.
Oh yeah?
You have to set it up. Probably, yes, it is rather entertaining. You could sit in the living room and play it because you don't need a PC. That's the beauty of the Quest. That's its big selling point, I think. It's not PC VR. It's the fact you can do it standalone. You don't need a PC. You can sit in your living room.
Yeah,
I know people that watch
cool.
movies in it.
That's
Sit in their bedroom and watch movies.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. I like the Google
Earth. You know what's
Google
funny
Earth and go on
is you can't
vacation.
do Google Earth standalone.
No,
No,
it has to be on a PC.
it has to connect to a PC. You have to go through the original Oculus setup. It's because Google Earth is so real time, and the headset just can't handle that kind of data on its own.
A cheap way to take a vacation.
It is a cheap way to take a
Just
vacation.
put on the
yeah.
VR thing and off.
All
we
you
go.
need to go with that is smell-o-vision.
Yes.
Ew.
Although no.
Ew.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. Oh
No.
boy, is this thing ever slow. The computer's having an absolute cow. You know why it's having an absolute cow?
Why?
Because we're uploading to TikTok at the same time.
Ah.
But nothing's complaining. What else have I got if you want me to go down that road? If I could find the right web browser. Oh, that's not it. I got like 4 browsers open. There it is. Let's see. Let's go back. PC Gamer. The biggest other thing right now is the new Assassin's Creed that's out. Mirage. I've been playing it for a while. It's been out for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah, you seem to like it.
I like it. I've always been an Assassin's Creed fan. Jeez, I just did what you did. Sorry. Walked away from the microphone. And they went back to their roots. They got rid of they didn't go the whole RPG version like Valhalla was an RPG based one. This one is more typical Assassin's Creed. You know.
Yeah,
You
you
go around
seem to
killing
be
people.
getting good views on your.
Oh, that last one took off, eh?
shorts,
2,500
yeah.
views. That, I mean, to some people that's not a lot, but to me that's a lot. My bigger problem with this one is doing shorts and getting demonetized within the first 2.5 seconds.
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Oh, I do. Some of them I do. Some of them are just gross.
Yeah, I know, but our shorts from this have been.
Yeah, this show will get demonetized as soon as we hit stop.
Yeah, I don't understand why.
I don't know why that is. I appeal it. It's not like we make a lot of money off of this.
Well, no.
Or I do, anyways. I don't. But
No,
it's not like I make a lot.
no. But I would like people to be watching my YouTube
Yeah.
so that I can actually get to a point where I could be monetized.
I'd like them to have both tabs open like we do and watch them both.
Yeah.
Listen to one of them. Don't care which one.
give both watch time.
Give
yeah.
both some love.
Yeah.
We could use it.
It comes
So yeah,
in
there's
by
been
loads.
some, everything's kind of quiet in the gaming world right now. They're waiting for, I think it's this week, is Spider-Man 2. Unfortunately, I can't play that.
Why?
I don't have a PS5.
Oh.
It's a PS5 exclusive.
Oh.
Speaking of exclusives, the Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal finally went through.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That was a nightmare for them to get that approved.
And so that's some kind of monopoly issue, or
Well, that's what
what's
they
the-
were afraid of. Well, see, what happened is Microsoft threatened Sony. Said, you know what? You don't let this go through, we're not going to let you play Call of Duty on your PlayStations. And that's a huge money loss for Sony.
Oh.
That's a big loss for Sony. So they started playing nice. And there was some competition issues in Europe that had to be settled.
Yeah.
The European Union is, well, an interesting place for software producers. They have some of the toughest software laws in the world. And electronics laws as well. Like, they're the reason that the new Apple, what are we at? iPhone 15 now? Has a USB-C connection. Right?
Because they wanted them all to be the same.
And I agree with that. I
And
don't have a
I
problem
think
with that at all.
Yeah, I think that was really smart.
That's
yeah.
a smart idea. But unfortunately, Apple likes to be, well, Apple.
Difficult.
No, not really. They just like to do their things their own way.
Well, they like to make sure that you have to buy new stuff.
Yeah, well, I mean, they've stopped shipping with headphones.
Yep.
And charging bricks.
Yep.
They send you the cord,
but not the brick.
but not the brick.
Yeah, my last phone was that.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that's what's been going on in the gaming, where everybody's waiting for Spider-Man 2. And I would love to play it, but I'm not going to go out and buy a $400 console.
You don't really
Just
need,
wait till it ports to PC, which
we
they said it
don't
was going to do.
really
so.
need yet another console.
I don't have one at all.
Have oh yeah, you got rid of your Xbox.
I got rid of my Xbox. I don't need it.
Yeah, I've got a Game Boy.
Because as long as you have an Xbox account,
Or GameCube, I mean.
you can run the cloud version.
Hmm.
You don't need the machine.
Yeah.
Which, I'm not sure
So-
that was very smart.
So I got a bunch of stuff sitting here.
Okay, what do you got? You want to do commercials first? Do some ads?
No.
Okay.
So there was an article.
Can you Facebook me that link and I'll put it on screen for people?
Maybe.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What?
I just went on to Facebook.
Yeah.
And your nephew's going down a rabbit hole.
My nephew.
Yeah, he's 2 for 2 playing in between the pipes.
Who?
Yep.
M.
Yep.
Oh.
And the other one had a hat trick.
Oh,
Nice.
awesome.
So yeah, just quickly send me the link. We'll keep people
Yes.
entertained for a minute while we do this. I'm not going to stand up and dance or sing or anything, because nobody wants to see that.
Okay, so this article.
Uh-huh. Oop, sorry. Let me open it. This one?
Yeah.
Don't even consider polyamory?
Yeah.
Hey, hang on. Here it comes. Here we go.
And
People read that?
I'm gonna give you another one too while I'm here.
Yep, no problem.
All right.
Just let me know when you're ready to switch.
Okay.
Yeah, there it is. I should have turned my system down. Sorry
Yeah.
about that.
So this one is one of these. We talk about polyamory on this channel because we practice it, and people are always asking me stuff. So this one is a bit. So they're saying don't even think about polyamory until you're honestly answered these 5 questions. Questions are a little bit misleading. 1, what do you want your polyamorous relationship to look like? So you should decide beforehand what your ideal relationship would look like, and then sort of go for that. That's kind of like deciding when you're 12 years old that you want to grow up, you want a house with a white picket fence and a tall, handsome guy that's going to take care of you and whatever the hell else is in your princess mode. polyamory is about being flexible. So you
Did
could
you
have
say
in your mind.
princess mode?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can, or well, anyways, there's guys do it too.
Yeah, okay, I
But
get it.
but get set in your mind that you want this and only this and that's it.
Eh,
If you go out into the dating world
It doesn't
and
work that way.
you are looking for just this, that's it, nothing else.
You might as well get a deck of cards.
Yeah, and even in there's so many variations of polyamorous relationships. that
No one is correct.
It's not. It's correct for the person practicing or the
Right.
people practicing it. But the thing is, you want to be flexible even within those ideals. So you decide that you would like to be in a throuple. You'd like to be in a relationship with two other people and nesting, and which means living together or that kind of thing. You may find 4 other people, or you
Yeah,
may,
then what are you gonna do?
then you gotta. So you make adjustments and be flexible and go with the flow is basically the
Yep.
whole deal. Don't get
hesitate
too
to-
rigid
yeah.
in your ideas. So
Don't get stuck in your ways or you're
I
going to
mean,
get lost.
it's okay to decide. It's more important to decide what you won't accept.
Yeah.
So if you would not be in a relationship with someone who, is a vegetarian or something, that kind of thing, life's maybe you would, and you wouldn't compromise on that.
No.
But really, polyamory is about compromising and being flexible and all that stuff. So it's okay to have sort of an idea of what kind of would work and wouldn't work and what would be red flags for you and that kind of thing, but not to be too firm in what I have to have. Second question is, what is your motivation for wanting this? So are you you want more people and you want lots of love, you want more people, you want a lot of sex. Those are good reasons. The bad reason is that you have a broken relationship and you want to add another person to distract you from the fact that your marriage sucks.
Yeah.
No, it's like
That's not the way to do it.
Sometimes people do that. Then they decide to have a kid to fix their relationship or adopt some kid to fix their.
That never works.
It's not good. What it's going to do, in the case of polyamory, what it does do is doesn't distract you from the. Just one sec.
Cough away. Hey, mute button.
Excuse me. It's not going to distract you from the problems in your relationship. It's going to highlight them and
It's going to
bring
make
them
it
to the
worse.
forefront. And while you're figuring all that out, you're now traumatizing some poor individual or individuals
Yep.
who have come into your relationship to be shit on, basically. Don't do it.
Yep.
Don't
Sorry,
do it.
muted my mic when I said
So
that.
I agree with this point. Don't do that.
Yep.
Do you get jealous?
Of course you do. Everybody does.
Jealous.
Anybody that says they don't is lying.
Well, some people just.
Some people deal with it differently.
Yeah, they just deal with it different. The person feeling jealous is encouraged to examine their own psyche to find out what's bothering them and which of their needs isn't being met. Then the pair or triad or quad can negotiate boundaries. You don't know. You can't decide that before you get into a polyamorous relationship. That's silly.
You're not going to find it out until as you go along.
You can know that in the history of you,
This has happened.
these following things tick me off and make me feel upset with people that I'm dating. I have my red flags.
Yep.
You know those things, but things will come up in a relationship. Polyamorous or monogamous doesn't matter. Things will come up in a relationship where it never occurred to you that would bother you until it happened. And then you have to stop and say, okay, so why is that bugging me, and what's it reminding me of, or what button is it pushing, and why, and how can we desensitize to that or work around it, or have some boundary, like rule, like I don't like to hear about your wild and crazy sex life with other people, so like don't tell me, and so you can do things like that. But you won't know. You won't know. Like in one of my relationships, that it was it was him holding someone else's hand while they were walking down the
Bit
street.
of a trigger.
That it was a trigger, and I was like, wait a minute. And so to me that meant when you hold my hand, you think I'm special to you. At least at that moment, I'm special to you.
Yeah.
And that says I'm special. So for him to hold her hand meant he thought she was special, and that in my language meant that I was now no longer special.
Yeah, special, yeah.
Right? And like it's not pie. Yeah, it's love is not sectioned off. But anyway, and then he said to me, "No, I hold your hand, so I know where the hell you are when we're walking down the street." I went, "Okay." And then it didn't bother me anymore.
Or in some people's cases, you don't go running wild in Target.
Yeah, there's that. Yeah. Fourth question is, are you possessive? Now, this again is in the history of you. Have you been either someone who likes guys fighting over you or women fighting over you, or have you been someone who needs to know every waking second of what someone's up to feel that this is a good relationship kind of thing? Either one of those things.
Mm-hmm.
It's more than jealousy. It's a continuous thing where you don't like someone flirting. You watch like, oh, you looked at that girl. Okay, was he gonna pluck his eyeballs out and not look at people? Like, don't be silly. There's a whole scenario there. Watch that. If you're someone who has those issues, polyamory is not for you.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
You were gonna have it be the most traumatic thing you've ever experienced in your life. Don't do it. Are you willing to engage in complete honesty? Now this one's funny because polyamorous people, you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to be honest with people around you.
Yep.
And I have said, why are you keeping stuff from me? We're polyamorous. I don't care.
I don't care.
Like,
just tell me about it.
Like, just tell me what's going on so that I, know not to open the bedroom door or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
put the sock on the door.
I need to have information, and honest information. Like, don't tell me half the stuff. I'm Scorpio. I'm a natural research person. Research was part of my job for 20 years. Like,
yep.
I'm gonna smell a lie a mile away. Don't do it. You can't even hide Christmas gifts from me. I know what's going on. So
I bet you I could.
No.
Have to get the attic open though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no, by the way, let's take a second.
Yep.
And say hi to all of our friends on TikTok.
Hi, all of our friends on TikTok.
There's a few here.
Yeah.
Not as many as the last time, but there's still a few here. I just thought we'd say hi.
So if some people like to keep things to themselves, keep the cards to their chest,
there
as
are
it were,
people like that.
and that there's that, but don't lie. Lying is not a thing.
No.
And if we're really socialized to cover our butts and lie about stuff to keep the peace, to keep the status quo, keep the peace in a relationship. We're socialized that way. You can't be like that and be polyamorous. So if that's
not gonna work,
if that's your thing, and the idea of telling someone honestly where you've been, what you're doing, what you're thinking about other people, or what you think about your relationship, or what you think about what you feel, if you have problems talking about any of that stuff, it's
not for you. Okay.
Well, it could be for you. I mean, you can relearn those things. You can learn to adapt those things, but be cautious because it will be difficult for you. Okay, what?
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
I was just changing screens.
Alrighty. So, that was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the next one I picked up was this article. Queer families need planning for loved ones' deaths. This is a parallel to polyamory because you'll be in a relationship where you don't have you aren't recognized by, say, health facilities.
The medical profession.
We
had that issue once.
Yes, as being someone who should be alerted and involved in the conversation about some things. And this particular article, I gave it to you.
Yeah, it's on screen.
Oh, this particular article talks about end of life.
Yep.
And the planning for that, and who is included in that conversation, and in particular with MAID, which is medically assisted in dying, assistance in dying, and that's come up in recently.
Yeah.
With someone that is very near and dear to my heart, and he took physically quite ill and was concerned that his decline would result in being ineligible for MAID, because you have to be able to make decisions.
You have to be able to make the decision yourself.
There's a whole process that is from a doctor saying, yeah, okay, I get that, to yes, here's your date and here's
what we're
method.
gonna do. Here's how we're doing it.
And here's your method.
Yeah.
And there's a 90-day minimum, 90 days. And there's a whole bunch of hoops to go through, a whole bunch of forms to fill in, a whole bunch of consultations to happen. And then I think they were talking, I looked up a Google search on medical assistance in dying and what the process is. In BC, it's legal, and it's an entire deal.
Oof, it's a lot.
It's an entire...
There's a lot of hoops to jump through.
A lot of hoops to jump through. And I know of now 2 people and a third that's in line waiting for this to happen. And it's quite a ethical I suppose, conversation about this.
And
but
religious too in some points. Some places.
And moral thing. Yeah. But I can understand in all of the cases that I'm personally aware of, I understand exactly 100% why.
Oh, for sure.
Why this person, these people chose this.
I can understand
avenue. I understand, and I absolutely support their decision. Yeah. It's their decision. But it's super hard on the people around them.
Yeah.
And when they're legitimate families, you know, a wife and husband and kid, not in legally seen as relatives and should be included, it's hard enough.
Yeah.
In the one case, that was the thing.
Doesn't consider them to be.
In the second case, I'm not sure they were seen as legally, but this was a relationship, a platonical relationship, like they talk about at the beginning.
They talk about in the article here. I was just kind of skimming it briefly.
A queer platonic relationship, I think, and the partner, bless her heart, advocated. Advocacy is her middle name, I'll tell you, and advocated incredibly for this poor guy to have his
this is a U.S. article.
His dignity at the end of his life, and he was an amazing powerhouse himself his entire whole life, and it's very sad that in the end his body let him down, but
that he had to fight that hard.
But it was really sad that he had to fight that hard to have some dignity with his passing. But he finally achieved that in just past couple days ago. And I was looking here on this when I Googled it. It talks about the processes and that there's phases of it and all. But it also, what I was interested in, because there's you can have the doctor do it.
Right.
And so that's called physician-assisted suicide. And then there's volunteer euthanasia, which is, I guess, you take the pills and to time it yourself. I guess that's how that works. So I wondered about life insurance, like what happens after this person passes. And they talk about in some provinces the coroner has to come and check and all this, but in this province you can you just alert the funeral home and they'll come
Mhm.
pick up the person and that. But what about the life insurance? What about the
Yeah, where does that go, right?
yeah? What happens there? Because lots of like my life insurance has a suicide clause on it. So if I was to off myself, unalive myself, as the phrase goes,
Yeah, unalive, as
Um,
it's called now.
then my beneficiaries would get nothing. And so that's for it's incentive not to do that. But apparently, the Canadian Insurance
Corporation.
People Association or something has, as long as the person has been approved for MAID and it was a MAID experience, they will honor the life insurance. So that's a bit of a comfort. I wondered about. I don't think there's that clause to survivor benefits or things
No,
like that. I
that's
don't
a
think
little bit.
the Canadian government has any clause like that. But there's a big hoofra, and we're working on legislation in Canada about
Brain cramp.
what the eligibility is, and if it applies to people with dementia.
Yeah, they're still hammering
they're
that one out.
still kind of playing around with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then it talks about can you donate your organs if you have a MAID experience, and I would guess it would depend on how that happened.
Yeah, it depends on
What
all kinds of
what
things.
drugs were used and all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But one of the questions here was, are you still alive after an organ donation?
I think I know the answer to that.
Well, I think that would depend on what organ you were donating, right?
Yeah, because you
Anyways.
could donate a kidney.
Yeah, sometimes I look to see what the questions are when I Google something. I look to see what the questions are to see. People also ask what the kind of crazy things people ask about
I know,
stuff like that.
Some of the things are like, what?
But there's a place called Dying with Dignity Canada
Mm-hmm.
that is a nonprofit and helps
Yep.
with this
Well, I mean, it
deal.
is a very heavy decision, right?
Yeah, when it's not something that's lightly
No, nor should it be.
lightly done, and it's not
Yeah.
something that can be done, at 3:00 in the morning when you decide that you're
Like you're getting up and going to the bathroom kind of thing.
no, super depressed, and like that's when most unalivings happen, is early in the morning
I
when
hate that
someone
term,
is
I'm sorry.
super depressed and like that. So that's when things like that happen, and this is set up that that's not the case. This is particular to in really intense
Mhm.
medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
Medical issues.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still I mean,
Yep.
it's still something that is open for a lot of discussion, but I think that if a person is in that place,
Yeah.
and their doctor agrees that there's like no hope, and why would you want to suffer?
Yeah. Some of them I've heard some strange reasons for it, like they can't find a place to live.
Well, yeah, I don't agree with that.
I
but
know that's like, excuse
but
me.
when if you've got a debilitating
Yeah.
illness that there's no hope for you getting any better, you're just going to get worse, and slowly so. I've watched people pass very slowly in horrendous pain.
Yep.
And I can fully understand not
Yep.
wanting to go through that and not wanting to put your family through that. Absolutely. But the added insult of not being recognized as someone who should be included in that process or allowed to be at bedside if the person is in
Yeah.
hospital and that kind of thing. That's something that we got to look at here for this talking here about queer families, but polyamorous families experience that kind of stuff as
Yeah.
well.
They do.
It's an issue we need to acknowledge family of choice, as well as the rights of legal and blood family, right?
Yipper.
So now, that's all I had.
That's all you have? Well, you know what? We're actually at an hour, eh?
Oh, are we?
Yeah, we are. Haven't even done any ads yet.
Oh, did you want to do your...
Don't have to if you don't want to.
No, do your...
Which one are you thinking? Let's do this one because this one just caught my eye.
Okay, what?
New flavor on the drink.
Oh, yeah.
Sweet Rocket Popsicle. My brain just went straight in the gutter.
Oh, rocket popsicle. Yeah, I bet your brain did go straight in the gutter.
There's Terror Berry. I can't even say it. Terror Berry.
Terror berry.
I'd like to try this sour blue. I think not this week, but next week, I might pick up some of these because.
You say that every time I've yet to
I know. I keep forgetting. That's the new drinks. You can't get any shaker cups because sold out. That
You know-
means they're popular.
You know what flavor I like?
What's that?
Pickles and cheese.
Really? Do they have it?
I don't know, but
We should make one
I'd drink that.
because you can make your own.
pickles and cheese. Pickles and cheddar cheese.
What do we got here? Rebels.
like extra olds. Really
Flowstat.
tangy.
That sounds like a nurse's one. Yeah, you can make your own. So if they could figure out a way. Oops, I'm sorry. Your
Oh.
turn.
Is it my turn? Okay.
Since I'm here.
Okay, we'll scroll up.
I can't scroll up
Why not?
because I'm at the top of the page. Scroll down, you mean?
Scroll down.
Thank you.
Smart ass.
Wow.
Okay.
Which one?
Down
would you
to
like?
down. Okay. So down there, see,
one?
November the 4th.
Let's bring up the big version of it. Oh,
November the
there we go.
4th, the children's and young adult books. YA is 12 to 20-year-old
Yep.
readers,
Yep.
so more or less. Books and fun fair. There's going to be a
Going to be a magician.
magician there doing tricks. That's November 4th at the Esquimalt Rec Center in Victoria.
Can he make me disappear?
Same day. That's from 1:30 to 4:30. Same day from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Do we have both of them on here?
Nope. At
Okay.
First United
Okay.
Metropolitan
Just leave it
Church
here.
Hall also in Victoria
Mhm.
is a book fair with
Oh, e-market.
like all of our other titles. Anything that's not kids is over there. And so check out either one and get some good bargains and go to the new releases.
Sorry, I think the dog knows we're supposed to be done by now.
Okay, new releases. So here's our new releases. We've probably, I think, 12 or 13 books out just this year.
Yeah, it's been a busy year.
It's been a really busy year, and there they are. The reason there's 2 of each title is because it's also an ebook.
Hey, did you change that one?
Which one?
The cover on Musing. That's the
Yeah.
right cover.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So there's 2 because one's a
One's an ebook.
One's a paperback, one's an ebook. We're starting to work on audiobooks coming up soon, and so that'll be exciting.
That should be interesting.
Yeah, and I've got, like I said, 6 books sitting there that I need to get done by the
I'm going to jump back
middle
to
of
us here.
November for sure. The next,
Yeah,
next
you're working
month.
on them.
and yes. So, philidithbooks.com, FILIDH books.com is where you go to purchase
And
these.
if you can't remember, it is in the show description.
Yeah, purchase these, and if you're a writer looking to get published, check out the
Drop us an email.
other spot there for services that we provide for those things as well.
Drop us an email.
But mostly we're interested in selling books because Christmas is coming, and
And
we've got
hey, if you want to
so
come on, if you
many.
want to come on with us and read some of your stuff, please do.
Yeah, for sure,
Drop us a note.
for sure.
Yeah, I got one more.
Okay.
I got a new mouse out. My favorite friends have a new mouse.
Was that Razor?
The new Razer mouse. I agree. Now, unfortunately, that video I was working on is not going to go to air.
Which video?
The building of a computer.
Yeah, that was sucky.
Too
how
bad.
that-
Yeah. Got to work on the configurations because one of the mics actually did record it, but it only records one side because it's only one mic, right?
Oh, right.
If both mics had recorded it, we could avoid it. Now, I know what caused the problem and know how to fix it for next time. But I'm not going to take the computer apart and
Do it again.
do it again.
Well, it's too bad you couldn't just do a voiceover.
Yeah, I don't think it would work. We could try. It might be something worth trying.
Yeah.
I'll discuss it with her because she's in the video, right?
Yeah.
But this is the new mouse. It's like got buttons galore. Ring finger ledge to prevent finger pinching.
Oh yeah.
Because if you're wearing a ring and you use a mouse, you get your finger, the ring stuck in the little mouse button there. I don't know if you can see the buttons.
I've never had that happen.
People have it happen.
Hmm.
Not me. I don't wear rings.
I wear rings. I'm not wearing one right now,
You're
but
not
I
a
wear
gamer
rings.
either. Not a mouse gamer
Well, I
that
don't
much.
use a mouse. I tend to use the
Keyboard.
up, down, and
WASD.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much what I had this week. That's the thing they're pushing on. People are going to this site. Oh, I have one more. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here's the new one. The zip hoodie. Check this out. You can see the front.
Yeah.
Look at the back.
Oh, that's mine.
Yep. Yep.
So
Put it on the back.
My logo on the back and yours on the front.
I'll put one. Yeah, I gotta get a better logo though. It needs to be a little more subdued. On the red, it stands out quite a bit, but on the blue, no, it's not so bad. On the gray, I like it on the gray. Somebody wants the red one.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I can do custom designs. This stuff doesn't take long to ship.
Cool.
I mean, how long did that phone case take? A couple of weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Oh,
2 weeks.
that was TikTok. I don't know if you heard that.
Yeah. What was that?
Somebody sent me money.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
But anyways, that's all our sponsors for this week. Let's go back to the main screen. We should say goodbye to people because I think the dog wants us to come downstairs. She's up there barking at us.
Ah. Okay.
We just close all this stuff. Go back to this. Close all the browsers. And move this over here. Hang on. And move this over here so I can keep an eye on that. And then we move this because I have to move OBS back to somewhere relevant. There we go. Still hissing a bit. My mic settings aren't quite right, but I think I did pretty good considering I got this back up and running in an hour.
Yes.
However, it was
Yes.
because, like I said to you last night, most of it's on Stream Elements, right? So
Yeah.
it's just a matter of copy and pasting URLs.
Yeah. You done good.
I even got the monitor thing figured out so we can see the web browser with us in the corner.
Oh.
I can't do individual camera for some reason. It no. I haven't figured that one out yet, which is weird because it's the same thing, right?
Alrighty. So.
We should say goodbye and, let the people know when we could be back. It'll be next week. Do we have anything coming up next week that's going to cause any issues?
Not that I know of.
Nope. 22nd. Got Halloween coming up.
Yep.
Yay. Hence the witch.
Yeah. We're all excited about Halloween.
Yeah, somebody's more excited than the rest. Oh, speaking of that, our neighbor 2 doors down put her inflatables up.
Oh yeah.
And the dog's like, what the hell is that? But anyways, that's here or there. We should say goodbye and go have some dinner.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Who are you again?
I'm Polykiss.
Uh-huh.
My channel's PolychickBC and YouTube.
And I'm Hyperlynx. Find me at Hyperlynx Gaming. Please use the apostrophe. You don't want to get the YouTube porn. And it is. It's porn, which is weird.
And
I don't get as many views.
have just experienced this, that, and then some.
Bye.
See you next Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.
Say goodbye.